Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Couch today we're going to be having a look at this, the Star Wars Treasury for the original trilogy, which is essentially a junior novelisation of the trilogy with pictures throughout. So, BB-8 has fallen over again, haven't you? There you go, you stay there. So, there we have the back cover. Luke in his snowspeeder on Hoth. So, let's just start. Starts with, of course, the opening crawl for the film. It is a period of civil war, and you know the rest. There is the opening scene. We see the ship down at the bottom there being fired on by the Star Destroyer. 3PO and R2. Lord Vader. There we go. That scene, obviously they paid homage to that in The Force Awakens when Poe gives the map to BB-8. Here you go. You were part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. And I just saw you at Scarif, so don't even try to deny that you were there. The droids, the Jawas. Yeah, I love this kind of like photorealistic style that they have. Yes. Help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Binary Sunset plays in the background. Loved that speeder. Had that when I was a kid. There's a Tusken Raider. There we go. Wielding the lightsaber for the first time. And whose is this empty seat, I wonder? I do believe it's Director Krennic. Yes. And that's the moment he is radicalised, of course. Leia holds out against an interrogation droid. Speaking of droids, these aren't the ones that you're looking for. Bar sequence, Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazan meeting up with Han and Chewie. And this is obviously for the special editions because there's Jabba the Hutt. Alderaan gets blown away while Luke is training. That's no moon. Lord Vader again in the docking bay with the stormtroopers. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? She was in cell 2187, of course, which again was made reference to in The Force Awakens with Finn's designation. There they are on the trash compactor. There's those guys missing everything. That was the one, they filmed it in one shot. It was the two of them, no stuntmen, no safety net or anything. The classic shot, of course, of Han and Chewie. Had this poster when I was a kid. Yeah, it was on my bedroom wall, or it was on my brother's bedroom wall, I can't remember which time. Iconic moment. There they are escaping. Though he let them escape, of course. Climbing his X-Wing. That'll be where he's talking to Han, I think. And then, of course, attacking the Death Star. It was such a fantastic sequence. All those X-Wings are just amazing. And, of course, this is where the Falcon comes in and takes out the TIE fighters, sending Vader spinning off. So that can happen. Trust the Force, Luke. Or use the Force, I forget which it was now. And the medal ceremony. Directly after which Admiral Akbar starts ordering people around to evacuate, and there is the Empire Strikes Back. Opening crawl. Love the Probot, as you know. Luke and his Tauntaun. Leia and the droids in Echo Base. Wampa attack. They sell a set of the Wampa and Luke Skywalker in Forbidden Planet, but it's like 40 quid. And I'm not paying that much for it. If it's on reduction, maybe. You will go to Dagobah. In the back to tank. We see this, of course, in the concept art, don't we? Yes, and there's Chewie. Love Chewie. Vader in his chamber. Love that image. Walkers, I just love those AT-ATs. They're just incredible. And that's the one from the back cover. Love these cannons, they were great. We see them, of course, in the complete locations on the Yavin Temple. There's Lord Vader. There they are, escaping to an asteroid field. Chased by a Star Destroyer into an asteroid field. Meanwhile, on Dagobah, yeah, these really are great photos, paintings, photo paintings, whatever they are. Grandmaster Yoda. Just before Goldenrod interrupts them. The son of Skywalker must not become a Jedi. There's Luke undergoing his training. There you go. That picture's been used in so many different memes, hasn't it? And there he is in the was it the cave under the tree, whatever it was, where he confronts himself. Well, not exactly himself. There's the space slug, there's Borsk. Another classic image from Star Wars when the X-Wing comes out of the swamp. Meanwhile, these guys are off to Cloud City. Another classic image there where they first meet Lando. Really looking forward to seeing those two rather, in the Han Solo movie, and with Chewie, of course. There you go, and he's going back to find his friends after his vision. We would be honoured if you would join us. Putting 3PO back together. There's Lando, Boba Fett, and Lord Vader. No prizes for guessing what's about to happen next. Han in carbonite. Because they didn't know if Harrison Ford was going to come back for the third film. There's Slave One, and there is Chewie choking Lando. The Force is with you, young Skywalker, but you are not a Jedi yet. Another classic image. Apparently that was a tiny set. There's like bare bolts, but it just looks amazing on screen. There you go. No, I am your father. Again, it's very similar to what we've seen in the concept art. And there is the end of Empire Strikes Back. There is the opening crawl for Jedi. With second Death Star under construction over Endor. Vader's been sent to put it back on schedule while these guys are off on a mission to Jabba's palace. And obviously we saw the storyboards of them with Luke at the cave where he's assembling his lightsaber. This is where they get gifted to Jabba, of course. 3PO wasn't too happy about that. And then the band plays. There's Max Rebo there. Then Boosh comes with Chewbacca. Ho, 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 ho. This bounty hunter is my kind of scum. There you go. There's Han and Carbonite again. And of course it was Leia, who is now his slave. I wonder how that will work out. Luke, of course, turns up. There's a Gamorrean guard there. And fights the Rancor. That's a great image of the Rancor. Vader has to fight in one of the Rancors in that the Vader comic. That was hilarious. There's the Sarlacc pit, and there they are waiting to be chucked in it when Han's blind. There's Boba Fett, great image of him. Again, another classic image of Luke Skywalker with his green lightsaber. I think Jabba must be dead by this point, as the barge is exploding after their escape. And then, of course, the Emperor comes to the Death Star to oversee the final construction. You have done well, Lord Vader. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. So there you go. Grandmaster Yoda becomes one with the Force. The briefing room sequence. It was a little frustrating that Akbar says the forest moon of Endor twice within a couple of minutes. You know, but that's just editing, as I said before. They always seem to have issues with their briefing room scenes. Hence, Finn being on both sides of the briefing room at the same time in The Force Awakens. There they are in the shuttle. And then there's the speeder bike sequence. First appearance of the Ewoks. That'll be Wicket, I guess. Warwick Davis. Emperor, sorry, not the Emperor, the Royal Guard and Darth Vader. That's where they're all captured. Well, 3PO, of course, uses his divine powers to get them out of that. There's Han and Leia there. On the way to attack the Death Star. Again, classic image. This is the most complicated effects shot ever to that point. It just seems they just keep coming and coming and coming. That's where Luke surrenders on Endor, get taken to the Emperor. While the battle continues to rage on. Great, one of the biker scouts in the foreground there. Again, very similar to the image we see in the Shara Bay Shattered Empire, how it starts. So at that point, she is flying her A-Wing outside in the battle, and there's the Emperor lurking in the background there. And now, young Skywalker, you will die. There he is with his Force Lightning, but of course he ends up going down the shaft. Because Vader becomes Anakin Skywalker again. There they are, flying through the interior of the Death Star to find the main reactor. Anakin Skywalker and his son. He escapes just in time, of course, after being nearly shot down by Shara Bay just before the Death Star explodes. 'Tis the fate of all Jedi, or most Jedi, I guess, to end up on the funeral pyre, isn't it? And that is the end. And that is, of course, the cover scene of Shattered Empire, because it picks up from that point, of course. So there we go. That is just a look at the original trilogy Treasury. Great images in there. Absolutely loved them. Like I said, I really like that style of animation. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed. I liked the video.